I took my framework, which is rooted in project management methodologies and intuition. It's what I use with clients who feel stuck in their business and personal life, and I applied it to myself. It's kind of funny. What you do for others doesn't always seem obvious to you. I had to kind of take a step back and be like, wait a minute. You literally get paid to do this. So I looked at my own resources. I used my growth blueprint and my founders flow templates, which I will link below in case anyone's interested. And I was honest with myself about where I was and the gap to where I wanted to be. And where I wanted to be was not Atlanta. What I wanted, what I'd wanted for years, was to move out of the United States, or I should say back out of the United States, since I migrated when I was 13. But I was scared. There were moments where I started to think, well, maybe this is just one of those things that you're supposed to want and not have. I got this other nudge from the universe that was like, no, you're going to be okay. Because I get the email that I had been accepted into the Goldman Sachs Black in Business program. In the book, The Alchemist, Santiago just goes through all of these twists and turns. And with every high and every low, he's reminded that the universe is always in support of you achieving your personal legend. So when I got the email that I was accepted, it was like, you know what? You don't have all the answers, but this was a good omen to encourage me, like, go do some scary shit. Then the question popped up. I still had to figure out where I was going to live. And I remember talking to my sister, and she had this brilliant idea of, well, if you know that you want to go and visit these places that are on your list to live, why don't you start in St. Martin? And if you don't know, St. Martin is the country in which I was born. And I hadn't been back in 26 years. Well, for a lot of reasons. But she came up with this idea of, why don't you go home and, you could do the program there and just kind of enjoy the chance to take my son home and let my son enjoy and experience island life like I did growing up, which was important to me, and then figure it out from there. So I'm like, okay, we're gonna go to St. Martin.